Uncovering the Narcissist's Weaknesses, Episode 1, The No Contact Approach. Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I thought it might be helpful to put some videos together that focus on the narcissist's weaknesses and breaking each weakness down one at a time. It's probably hard to understand or even believe that narcissists have any weaknesses. Because my guess is you are stuck with a narcissist right now, and you found this video hoping to find some answers, so you can either straighten them out, or you might be trying to find out how you can escape from them. I hope this first episode in this series will help answer some questions you might have. So I'm going to start this series by discussing the no contact approach, and this is a powerful one. Because one of the best weapons you can use to stop a narcissist in their tracks is to shut down communication with them. And trust me, this approach will bring them to their knees, because one of the core needs of a narcissist is to be given attention at all times. They just can't survive without it. And believe me, I completely understand right up front here. Some of you might be in relationships that won't allow you to go completely no contact. But as long as you aren't in a physically abusive situation, this approach should be of some help to you and hopefully provide you with a little bit of relief. Going no contact is something you can do that can protect you from some of the unnecessary verbal abuse. But be prepared, because when you take this approach, the narcissist will consider it as an attack on them. The reason they see it as an attack is because you are taking away the thing they need most, and that's constant attention. They need to be the center of attention in every situation they're involved in. And up until now, you're playing the good soldier. You're appeasing them at every turn. You're giving them all the attention you can, and you're trying to keep their ego high. But guess what? It's just not enough, is it? No matter what you do, you can't seem to satisfy their needs. Narcissists set you up for this right from the start. They play this game with you. They trick you into believing they are the best thing that ever happened to you. Then all of a sudden, they start to devalue you and make you think that you aren't good enough for them. So what do? You try to work even harder to gain their acceptance and loyalty. Well, I've got some bad news for you. It's never going to work. Because narcissists will never be satisfied with anything. And unfortunately, that includes you. When you've decided that you've had enough of their disrespect and abuse, and you go no contact, even just some basic no contact stuff. I'm talking about just ignoring a phone call or a text. You don't have to go full on no contact with them. All you have to do is make a few small changes in how you react and respond to them, and then sit back and watch what happens. They're most likely going to do one of two things. They'll either ditch you because they figure they've gotten all the supply out of you they can get, or they'll blow a gasket and become completely offended that you are ignoring them. Trust me, this is a great litmus test to see what side of the fence this narcissist is going to land on. And no matter what side that ends up being, you will be more informed and have a better understanding of what direction the relationship will be heading in. Chances are there's going to be somebody else they'll find to start talking to, but they'll continue to stay with you because you are considered their best source. They will go and find a secondary source to fill that gap you've created, and keep an eye out for this, because chances are you'll most likely start hearing about another person in their life. But honestly, it must get tiring trying to meet all the ongoing higher expectations that are being set for you. I know it was for me. No matter how much you think things will get better, they only end up getting worse. Maybe you'll find it a relief that they have someone else they can talk to. And here's the thing about that. Narcissists set standards for themselves that they can't even meet. And that should be evidence enough for you to realize if they can't meet their own standards for themselves, how do you think you're ever going to meet the standards they set for you? You just won't be able to, because as soon as you meet one goal, they set the bar even higher, and that cycle goes on until neither of you are happy anymore. The only option when this happens is to start eliminating your interactions with them and set some boundaries for yourself. And remember, when you do this, they won't like it, but you shouldn't worry about what they like or don't like at this point. You should do this to gain back control of yourself. Take back the dignity they stole from you, and let them know by your actions that you are not going to put up with this poor treatment any longer. Let them go find that other person to get the supply you have taken back. And when they pull out their bag of tricks and they start treating you the way you deserve to be treated, when they apologize and say they will change, things will be different now, watch out, because they're only doing this to get that control back and drag you down that muddy trail of abuse all over again. Please do me a favor today and make a promise to yourself. Get off the emotional roller coaster with these people, because this is one ride that just never ends well. Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for another episode in this series of uncovering the narcissist weaknesses. In the meantime, keep watching for the signs. Stay alert, be vigilant, be strong, be brave, and go live your best life today.